ಹಲೋ, ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ರು? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅರ್ಧಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅರ್ಧಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹೌದಾ? ನಾನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಂದ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅರ್ಧಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಟುಡೇ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದಾನೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದ್ ಮಾತು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ. ದಟ್ ಈಗ ನಾವು 10th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ 10th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದಾಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಗೋಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆಲವರು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬೆಳಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಗುರಿಯನ್ನ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವಿವತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ತೆಗಿತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ವ್ಯಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ನಾವ್ ಆ ಗುರಿಯನ್ನ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸಮಯವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಅನ್ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಏನೋ ಅಂದು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಏನೋ ಕೀಟ್ಲೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಡ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೇನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಆ ಸಮಯವನ್ನ, ಟೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಯುಟಿಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಮತ್ತೆ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಎಜುಕೇಶನಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಎಜುಕೇಶನಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಟು ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೀ. ದೆನ್ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಡೌಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೀ. ಬಟ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಸಿಲಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ? ಸೊ ಓಕೆ, yes, shall we start the class today? Yes, my dear children, shall we start? Yes. Okay, okay. Good evening all of you. Yes, yesterday we have discussed about the quadratic equation. What do you mean by quadratic equations, right? So quadratic equation means what? It is the polynomial. If we equate that polynomial to 0, it becomes quadratic equation, right? So what is the standard form of linear equation? Ax plus b is equal to 0, right? Ax plus b is equal to 0. This is linear equation. Okay? Quadratic equation standard form ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, right? So this is the general form or standard form of the quadratic equation. Okay, next. ನಾವು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ types of quadratic equations, right? So one is affected quadratic equation, another one is pure quadratic equations, right? So what do you mean by affected quadratic equation? If our quadratic equation is in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0, b is not equal to 0, that means ಏನು 0 ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, b ಕೂಡ 0 ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, then it is called affected quadratic equation, right? So these are the examples for affected quadratic equations, right? So next type, that is pure quadratic equations, right? Pure quadratic equation. Yes, what do you mean by pure quadratic equation? See, we know the general form of quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0, but ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ ಸರ್ತಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ, b 0 ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ, b is equal to 0. ಅವಾಗ ನೀವ್ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, b 0 ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವ್ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಯಾಕೆ? a is not equal to 0, that is correct, but b 0 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಿಸ್, this is quadratic equation or not? Yes, it is a quadratic equation, but which type of quadratic equation it is? It is a pure quadratic equation. ಯಾವ ಒಂದು quadratic equation ಅದು? Pure quadratic equation. Okay, yes. So for example, means standard form of pure quadratic equation is ax square plus c equal to 0. Here b is equal to 0, right? ನಿಮ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ a is not equal to 0, but b is equal to 0. Therefore, ax square plus bx plus c ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾಗ b ಏನಾಯ್ತು 0 ಆಯ್ತು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ 0 into x means it is 0 only. What remains? ax square plus c ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ, right? ax square plus c equal to 0 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ. That means a is not equal to 0, but b is equal to 0. ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ it may ask for 1 more question also. This is a pure quadratic equation. Okay. Yes. Have you got my point? Okay. Quadratic and roots. Quadratic and roots. Yes, my dear children. Quadratic means it is a polynomial of degree 2. This is the general form of quadratic equation. Yes, miss, ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗೂ ಮರಿಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮರಿತೀವ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಪೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ it is a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. If a becomes 0, it becomes a linear equation. Okay. See, in this case, 5x square minus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. This is one example for quadratic equation, right? In this case, 5 is the coefficient of x square. 5 is the coefficient of x square. And minus 3 is a coefficient of x, and 3 is a constant term. So quadratic means what? ಇದನ್ನ quadratic ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Because this square, it makes it quadratic. ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ x square, ಇದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ? ಈ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್, ರೈಟ್? The name quadratic comes from quad. Quad means what? Meaning square. Remember, dear children, quad means square because the variable gets squared. Variable means it is x. Variable gets squared. X square, right? It is also called an equation of degree 2, right? It is also called, remember, another name of quadratic equation is equation of degree 2 anta heltare because of the 2 on the x. So this is quadratic equation. Now, very, very important point, that is roots. Roots of the quadratic equation. Before going to start the roots, first, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡೋಣ. ಏನಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, polynomial chapter ಅಲ್ಲಿ already we have learned the polynomial chapter, right? So ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. In that chapter, what do you mean by zeros? Zeros ಅಂತ ನಾವ್ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಎಸ್ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, zeros ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ? ಎಸ್, zeros ಅಂತ ನಾವ್ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ? ಎಸ್ ಮಿಸ್, ನೆನಪಿದೆ. alpha and beta are the zeros. Alpha is a zeros. If it is a linear polynomial, it has only one zero, that is alpha. If it is a quadratic polynomial, it has two zeros, that is alpha and beta. So remember, have you remembered? ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆನಪಿದೆನಾ? A real number alpha is called the root of the quadratic equation. Okay. Yes. Alpha is a root of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then we say that x is equal to alpha, satisfy the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Yesterday only I have told you, what do you mean by solutions? When it satisfy the equation. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಇದು satisfy ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? When we call equation has satisfied. When, say for example, x plus 5 is equal to 0. This is one linear equation. X plus 5 is equal to 0. If I put ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನ ನಾನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ our equation becomes LHS is equal to RHS. Yes, my dear children, observe carefully. X plus 5 is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. X ಗೆ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ನಾನು? In which value of the x our equation will get LHS is equal to RHS. That means minus 5u plus 5u is equal to 0. Minus 5u and plus 5u will get cancelled. 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. Now, solution of this equation. Solution of this equation ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇವಾಗ x of p of x ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಈ ಪಾಲಿನೋಮಿಯಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕರೆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು x ಗೆ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ we are substituting x as -5u, right? So -5u is the solution of this equation, or you can say that -5u is the solution of this, means it is a polynomial. X plus 5u is a polynomial, right? So x plus 5u ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ minus 5u plus 5u, so 0 cancel ಆದ್ರೆ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That means polynomial value is 0 now. P of x ಏನಾಯ್ತು 0. So P of x ಅನ್ನ ನಾನು P of minus 5u ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ 0 ಆಯ್ತು. So I will call this minus 5u ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಾ alpha ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಾ. Alpha in general alpha ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So alpha, or you can say P of k ಅಂತ ನಾವು polynomial ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. P of k is equal to 0. P of k is equal to 0 ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. This k is the 0 of that polynomial. But here we will call these zeros as alpha and beta. Alpha is a root of the equation. Okay, remember alpha and beta ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. Alpha and beta are the names of the zeros. So for example, P of x ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? So it is the name of that polynomial. Like that, see, ಇಲ್ಲಿ -5u ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಈ -5u ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It is the zero of that polynomial, or it is the root of that polynomial. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರು ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ಹೆಸರಿದೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಸರಿದೆ, ಪಾಪ ಈ ಝೀರೋಗೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕೊಡೋಣ? ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಝೀರೋ, ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ರೂಟ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್. ಝೀರೋಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರು ಅದೇ, ರೂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರು ಅದೇ, ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರು ಅದೇ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನಂತ? ಆಲ್ಫಾ. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಬೀಟಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. Okay, so alpha is the name of that zero. If it has only one zero, then we call it as a alpha. If it has two zeros, then alpha and beta. If it has three zeros ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Cubic polynomial, cubic equation, right? Gamma ಹಿಂಗ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So it is the name of that solutions, name of that equation. Okay, so in this case x is equal to -5u ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ. -5u is the x is equal to alpha. -5u ಅನ್ನ alpha ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯೋಣ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? If I substitute x is equal to -5u, then it satisfy that equation. ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? It satisfy that equation. Why? Because LHS part is equal to RHS part. Every time 0ನೇ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ, LHS part and RHS part some values ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು? LHS part is equal to RHS part. Then we call it as a, it satisfy the equation. ಯಾವಾಗ satisfy ಆಗತ್ತೆ? X is equal to alpha. When you substitute some value to the x, then it satisfy that equation. Therefore, x is equal to alpha is the solution of that equation. Okay, solution means what? ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದು satisfy ಆಗತ್ತೆ, that is called solution of that equation. Have you got my point? Okay. The root of the quadratic equations are, it is nothing but zeros of the polynomial only. Okay. Next. See, ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? Okay. Yes. Okay. ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಓಕೆ, ಯಾರೋ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನ್ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ, ಹೌದು ಇವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಗಪ್ಪಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಆಗ್ರಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನೀವು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಳೆಯೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಎಜುಕೇಶನಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸಿಲ್ಲಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಿಡಿಸ್ತೀರಾ? ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಿ, ಚೆಕ್ ವೆದರ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? How to check the following equations are quadratic or not? If it satisfies the standard form of quadratic equation or if it matches with the standard form of quadratic equation, then we call it as a quadratic equation. Hengi check madodu? Yes. Heng check madodu? See, first one is x plus 1 equal to 0, 2 into x minus 3, right? 2 into x minus 3. X plus 1 whole square. X plus 1 whole square. It is in the form a plus b bracket square, right? So what do you mean by a plus b bracket square? It is one of the identity. Tell me the formula of a plus b bracket square. It is a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? So what is the value of a here, my dear children? This is x, right? A andre x ide, b means it is 1. So substitute the value of a and b in the formula. A means x square plus b square means 1 square. 2ab, 2 into a means x into 1, right? Next, 2 multiply 2 into x, it is 2x minus 2 into 3, it is 6. Okay. X square plus 1 square andre 1, 2 into x into 1 means 2x, right? So 2 ones are 2 into x means 2x. 2x minus 6. 2x minus 6. Now, this 2x and this 2x will get cancelled. X square plus 1. Transfer this minus 6 to this side. It becomes plus 6. Sorry, plus 6 equal to 0. X square plus 1 plus 6 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 7 equal to 0. So, we have left with the result x square plus 7. Yes, my dear children, tell me, is it a quadratic equation? Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, very good. Some are saying x square plus 7. Yes, is it a quadratic equation? Yes. Okay. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, I am waiting for your answer. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, yes. Some are saying yes. Okay. Very good. Very fine answer. Okay. Yes, it is a quadratic equation. But ನೀವು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ma'am, it is not in the form ax square plus bx plus c, right? ax square plus bx plus c ತರ ಇಲ್ಲ. b ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲೋಗಿದೆ? ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ? So try to remember the types of quadratic equation, right? There are two types. One is adapted quadratic equation, pure quadratic equation. Pure quadratic equation is in the form ax square plus c. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ? ax square plus c. So ax square plus c means x square plus 7 is in the form ax square plus c. So ax square plus c. So this x square plus 7 is in the form of ax square plus c. We know that ax square plus c is a one type of quadratic equation, that is pure quadratic equation. Therefore, it is a quadratic equation. Yes. So ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 terms ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೆಂಗೆ? But ಇಲ್ಲಿ b is equal to 0 ಇದೆ. So if b is equal to 0, then it is a pure quadratic equation. Therefore, it is a quadratic equation. Have you got my point? Yes. Understood? Yes. Okay. Shall we move to next question? Yes, my dear students. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನಿದೆ? x square minus 2x is equal to minus 2 into 3 minus x. Yes, very simple questions, sir. X square minus 2x, write as it is, minus 2 into 3. Minus 2 into 3, it is minus 6. Minus 2 into minus x. Minus into minus plus 2x. Yes or no? Yes, miss. X square minus 2x. Transfer this whole term to this side. It becomes minus 6. Transfer this side. It becomes plus 6 plus 2x. When it becomes, when you shift this plus 2x to this side, it becomes minus 2x is equal to 0. Yes. Now, x square minus 2x means it is minus 4x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now, tell me, is it a quadratic equation? Yes. So, simple questions. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. Yes, very fine answers. Yes, it is a quadratic equation. Why? Because it is in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation because it matches with the standard form of quadratic equation, right? Third one. Huh? Idana solve madana. Okay. X minus 2 into x plus 1 is equal to x minus 1 into x plus 3. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಂದ ಇದನ್ನ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ದಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನ, ಸೊ 2 ಸತಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 minus 1 into x plus 3, right? X into x, it is x square plus x minus 2x minus into plus, it is minus 2 into 1, it is 2. X into x, x square plus 3x minus 1 into x. Minus 1 into x, it is minus x. Minus into plus, it is minus 1 into 3, 3. Now, transfer all these terms to this side. Okay. X square and x square will get cancelled. Right? X minus 2x minus 2 plus 3x. E kade bandre enagatte minus 3x. So minus x plus x minus 3 kade bandre plus 3 agatte. So simple, small kids ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ, right? So next ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಎಸ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 1 2 3 4, right? X plus x, it is 2x. Minus 2x minus 3x, it is minus 5x. Minus 2 plus 3. Minus 2 plus 3 means it is plus 1. 3 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 minus ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, that is plus 1. Minus, this is 2x. 2x minus 5x. 2x minus 5x means it is minus 3x plus 1. Okay, now dear children, tell me, is it a quadratic equation? Is it a quadratic equation? Yes. Or if you multiply by minus 1, if you multiply this equation by minus 1, what will happen? So it minus hogatte. Minus into minus plus 3x plus into minus minus 1 equal to 0. Okay. Now tell me, is it a quadratic equation? Is it a quadratic equation? No. Yes, very good. It is not a quadratic equation. Why? Because it is not in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, right? So it is not a quadratic equation. Next. So, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಓಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವೇ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್? 2x minus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to x plus 5u x minus 1. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರ ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೆನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್, ಕ್ವಿಕ್. ಎಸ್, What is a quadratic formula? Yes, my dear children. Yes, Srinivas is asking what is a quadratic formula? Yes. So, ishto tanka nan quadratic formula vanna helide. Quadratic formula is nothing but it is a standard form of quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Right? This is a quadratic formula, or you can say it is a standard form of quadratic equation. Yes. Now, tell me fast. Is it a quadratic equation? I'm not going to solve this question. You people solve this question and tell me the answer. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, all students are saying no. Why? Some are saying yes, some are saying no. Okay. Solve ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ನಿಮಗೂ confusion ಬೇಡ. 2 into x. Yes, 2x into x minus 3. So multiply ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Minus 1 into x minus 3. Right? X into x minus 1 plus 5 into x minus 1. Right? Okay. 2x into x, it is 2x square minus 2x into 3, 6x minus 1 into x, it is minus x, minus into minus, plus 1 into 3, 3, right? X into x, x square minus x into 1, minus x, plus 5 into x, it is 5x, plus into minus, minus 5. ಓಕೆ, ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಿಸ್? ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? 2x square minus 6x minus 6x minus x means it is 7x. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 equal to, ಸಾರಿ, transfer this x square to this side, it becomes minus x square minus ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. So plus 5x, when it comes this side, then it becomes minus 5x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now, 2x square ide, this is minus, don't get confused. Okay, 2x square, matte x square ellide, illide. So 2x square ide, x square ide. X ellide, 7x and x minus 5x. Okay, so constant term is 3 and plus 5. Okay, 2x square minus x square, that means you are subtracting here. 2x square ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು x square ಅನ್ನ subtract ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಕಳೆದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? x square, right? So here minus 7x is there, and here x is there, and here minus 5x is there, right? 7x minus 5x, 7x minus 5x, it is a minus 11x, right? So ಎಷ್ಟು x ಇದೆ? 3 terms ಅಲ್ಲಿ x ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 7x ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 7x 5x ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಓಕೆ, 12x ಆಯ್ತು, ರೈಟ್? 12x, 12x ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1x, this is minus 12x, this is plus x. So ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ minus 12x ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು x ಅನ್ನ ಕಳೆದ್ರೆ, ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, what I will get? I will get minus 11x. Yes or no, my dear children? It is minus 11x. Okay, so x square ಮುಗೀತು, x ಮುಗೀತು. Next, it left with the only constant terms. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವಿದೆ? It is 3 and it is 5. So 3 plus 5 it is, miss ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 8. Yes. Okay, now tell me, some students are saying no, it is not a quadratic equation, but it is a quadratic equation. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? Because it is in the form ax square plus bx plus c. This standard form is the hero of this chapter, right? So ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಡೋ ಹಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು equation match ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Therefore, it is a quadratic equation. Some students are saying, no miss, it is not a quadratic equation, but it is a quadratic equation. Have you understood? Yes. Okay. Next, we'll solve another example. Okay, ಏನಿದೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್? x square. ಎಸ್, ಫಾಸ್ಟ್. ನಾನ್ ಬಿಡ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನನ್ಗೆ. x square plus 3x plus 1 is equal to x minus 2 whole square. Yes, very, very easy problem it is. Now, what we have to observe? X minus 2 whole square, it is in the form a minus b bracket square. Thara ide idu. A minus b bracket square means a square plus b square minus 2ab, right? So what is the value of a here? It is x. And what is the value of b? It is 2, right? So substitute the values of a and b in the formula. You will get the answer. Yes, faster. Naan bidisokita munche neevu bidisbeku. X square plus 3x plus 1 is equal to a square means what? It is x square. B square means b is 2 here. That means 2 square. Minus 2 into a is x. B is 2, right? X square plus 3x plus 1 equal to x square plus 4 minus 2 into 2. It is 4. 4 into x. 4x. Yes or no? Now, this x square and this x square will get cancelled. 3x plus 1 transfer 4 minus 4x to this side. Yenagatte minus 4 plus 4x is equal to 0. Now check how many x terms are there. 2 terms. That is 3x plus 4x. 3x plus 4x, it becomes 7x, right? 7x minus 4 plus 1. It is minus 3 equal to 0. Now, my dear children, is it a quadratic equation? Yes, is it a quadratic equation? Yes, very good. This is not a quadratic equation because x square is missing. X square illa. X square idre, it is a quadratic. But here x square is missing. Therefore, it is not a quadratic equation. Okay. Yes. Equation. Last one. Okay. Yes. Aitala. Next problem. X plus 2 cube whole cube is equal to 2x into x square minus 1. Yes, my dear children. Yes. Yeah, formula apply ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ formula, which identity you are applying here? This is x plus 2 bracket cube. That means it is in the form a plus b bracket cube. So remember, what is the identity a plus b bracket cube? A plus b bracket cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. A cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. So what I will do, a cube plus b cube plus 3a into 3ab into a, 3ab into b ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay. 3ab into a ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ what I will get? 3a square b plus 3ab into b. 3ab into b ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 3a into b into b, it is b square. Yes or no? So now, ಈಗ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ? So ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ values ಅನ್ನ substitute ಮಾಡೋಣ. What is the value of a here? X. What is the value of b? That is 2. So x cube, a cube means x cube, b cube means 2 cube plus 3 into a is x. A square means x square into b. B value is 2. Observe carefully. 3a square b. 3 write as it is. A value is x. Therefore, it is x square. B value is 2. It is 2 plus 3 into a value in ide x ide. So x, b square is 2 square. Right? B square, 2 square is equal to 2x into x square minus 1. Right? X cube plus 2 cube means it is 8 plus 3 into 2, it is 3 2s are 6. 6x square plus 2 square. 2 square means it is 4, right? 2 square andre 4 baratte. 3 4s are 12x is equal to 2x into x square. It is 2x cube, right? 2x into minus 1. It is 2x. Yes or no, my dear children? Okay. X cube plus 8 plus 6x square plus 12x. Transfer all these terms to this side. It is minus 2x cube minus 2x. It becomes plus 2x. Yes. Here x cube terms ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? How many x cube terms are there? 1. Next ಮತ್ತೆಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತಾ? Yes, here it is. That is minus 2x cube. X square terms ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 1. Only one term is there. And x term 12x, 2x. Constant terms 8. Only 8 is there. Okay, x cube minus 2x cube ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು x cube ಅನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಕಳಿತೀರಾ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? That is minus x cube. X square, how many terms are there for x square? It is 6x square, only one term is there. Next, x term 12x plus 2x. 12x plus 2x, it becomes 14x, right? 14x. Next, constant terms ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? Only 8 is there. Therefore, plus 8 is equal to 0. Yes. Namattೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಉಳಿತಾ? Okay. So now observe carefully. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, my dear children. Is it a quadratic equation? No, ma'am. It is not a quadratic equation. It is a cubic equation, but it is not a quadratic equation. Yes. Okay. Why? Because it is a cubic equation. Some students are giving very fine answer that it is a cubic equation. Very good. Okay. Next sum. It is also. So, nan hint ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀವು solve ಮಾಡಿ. So, x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is there. So, observe carefully. X minus 2 whole cube means it is in the form a minus b bracket cube. A minus b bracket cube. It is the one of identity, that is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b anta namma formula, namma identity ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. That means, so ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ಇನ್ನು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೆಂಗೆ? a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a. 3a into a, it is a square into b. Minus into minus, it is plus 3ab into b. 3ab into b, it is b square. Right? So now substitute the value of x minus 2. That is a means x and b is 2. ಅದನ್ನ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get the answer. So I will not going to solve. Only you have ನಾನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. I am waiting for your answer. Yes. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ, a ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ತರ ಇದೆ ಇದು. a ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ a ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3a ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ತೋರಿಸಿದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೌದಾ? 3ab ಇಂಟು a ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 3a ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬಿ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ, 3ab ಇಂಟು ಬಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 3ab ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ substitute the value of a and b into the formula, then you will get the answer. Okay, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತೇನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Yes. Okay, my dear children, answer is final answer what you will get, x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 equal to x minus 2 bracket cube. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. Solve ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Yes, it is a quadratic equation. ಅದು quadratic equation ಆಗಿದೆ. Solve ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Next, represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equation. Yes, my dear children, ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಏನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ? Quadratic equations ಇದೇನೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Only so when they have given equations, ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? Simplify ಮಾಡಿ quadratic equation ಇದೇನಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. But next, they are giving some statements, and we have to represent that statements or following situations in the form of quadratic equation, right? So first one is the area of the rectangular plot is 528 meters square. Length of the plot is one more than the twice of its breadth. This is very important. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Yes, see here, ನಮ್ಮ plot ಹೇಗಿದೆ? This is a rectangle. ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ plot? Rectangle ಆಗಿದೆ. Rectangle means length into breadth, right? So area of the rectangle is what is the area of the rectangle? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ? Area of the rectangle, that is 528 meter square. Okay. Length of the plot is one more than the twice of its breadth. That means first we have to consider the breadth. The breadth ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. But length ಏನಿದೆ? One more than twice of its breadth. Therefore, consider breadth as x. Okay. Breadth as x. Breadth ಅನ್ನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ? x meter ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So length ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. Length is one more than its twice its breadth. Twice of its breadth ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2x ಆಗತ್ತೆ. One more means ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅದು? 2x plus 1 ಆಗತ್ತೆ, right? 2x plus 1 meter. Okay. Now we got length and breadth. So to find out the area of the rectangle, the formula is length into breadth. Area of the rectangle that is length into breadth. So we know the value of length. Area is how much here? 528. And we know the what is the value of length? 2x plus 1, right? Value of b ಏನಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ? x meter ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. So into x. Now 528 is equal to 2x into x. It is 2x square plus x into 1, that is x. Now transfer this 528 to this side. It becomes 2x square plus x plus 528. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನಾಗತ್ತೆ? Minus 528 ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Yes or no, my dear children? Is equal to 0. Okay. Now, so observe carefully. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, it is in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ? ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Okay, we are representing the situation in the form of quadratic equation, right? Next one. The product of two consecutive positive integer. Okay. Product of two consecutive positive integer is 306. We need to find the integers. Two consecutive positive integers, not negative integers. Positive integers ಅನ್ನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಅವು ಹೇಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು? Consecutive. x plus 1, x plus 2 ಈ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Only two consecutive positive integers we have to consider. ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Product of the two consecutive integers. So this is very important. Sum ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಈಸ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಟೂ ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ positive integers are x and x plus 1, right? X and x plus 1. Okay, product means we have to multiply these two consecutive integers. x into x plus 1 is equal to, product is how much? That is 306. So x into x, it is x square plus x into 1, it is x. Transfer this 306 to this side. It becomes minus 306 equal to 0. Now observe carefully. It is in the form of quadratic equation, right? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What is the value of a here? 1. Nothing is there means 1. What is the value of b? 1. What is the value of c? That is minus 306. Yes, very good. Very fine answers. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find the Rohan's present age. Yes. So, now first ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ quadratic equations day to day life ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Where you are using quadratic equations? What is the application of quadratic equation? So ನಾವ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದನ್ನ ಕಲಿತ್ರೆ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? That is very important. So these are the situations in day to day life we are using quadratic equations. ಹೌದಾ? ಡೇ ಟು ಡೇ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್. ಎಸ್, ಓಕೆ. ರೋಹನ್ಸ್ ಮದರ್ ಏಜ್ ಇಸ್ 26 years older than him. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೋಹನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನಿಗಿಂತ 26 years ಅವನ ಮದರ್, ಅವನ ತಾಯಿ ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಓಲ್ಡರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಏಜಸ್, ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಅವರ ಇಬ್ಬರ ages after 3 years. That means product of their ages 3 years from now. ಈಗಿಂದ 3 ವರ್ಷದ ನಂತರ. That means after 3 years ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? 360 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. We would like to find Rohan's present age ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನ? See, first solution. Okay. First, consider Rohan's age. ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ Rohan's age ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. We have to find out the Rohan's age. That means consider Rohan's age is x. X ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. His mother, Rohan's mother age ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 26 years older than the Rohan. ರೋಹನ್ ಏಜ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗಿಂತ ಅವನ ಮದರ್ ಏಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 26 years ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 26. Right? X plus 26. X is the age of the Rohan and mother is 26 years older than the Rohan. Therefore, it is X plus 26. Right? So, next. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? ರೋಹನ್ ಏಜ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮದರ್ ಏಜ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, 26 years older than ರೋಹನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದರ್ ಏಜಸ್ ಇಸ್ 3 years ಫ್ರಮ್ ನೌ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗಿನಿಂದ 3 ವರ್ಷದ ನಂತರ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 3 years ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 3 years, ಓಕೆ, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 3 years ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ 3 ವರ್ಷ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಬ್ಬರ ಏಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? 3 ವರ್ಷದ ನಂತರ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 3 years. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ರೋಹನ್ ಏಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 ಅಂಡ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಮದರ್ ಏಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 26. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 3 years ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ರೈಟ್? ಓಕೆ. ನೌ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 26 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 29. After 3 years, ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಏಜ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೆ? That is 360 degree. So this is the Rohan age and this is the mother age. Product means you have to multiply these two ages and product is 360. Yes or no? Okay. Now, x into x plus 29 plus 3 into ಈ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಇಷ್ಟು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. 3 ದಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ x plus 29 ಅನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. x plus 29 is equal to 360. Okay. Now, x into x, it is x square plus x into 29. It is 29x plus 3 into x, 3x plus 29 into 3, It is 29 into 3. Yes, 29 into 3, it is 7, 6, 87. Okay. Transfer this 360 to this side, it becomes minus 360, right? Minus 360 is equal to 0. X terms estimated. How many X terms are there here? 2 terms. That is 29X plus 3X. X square plus 29X plus 3X means it is 32X. 360 minus 87. That means minus 360 plus 87 andre 360 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 87 ಅನ್ನ minus ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Tell me the value of 360 minus 87. Yes. 360 minus 87, it is 273 is equal to 0. Yes, my dear children, now tell me, is it a quadratic equation? Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. So ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ quadratic equation ಅಂದ್ರೆ quadratic form ಅಲ್ಲಿ represent ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Okay, now it is in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Yes or no? A value is 1, B value is 32 and C value is constant term minus 273. Yes or no? Yes. Any doubt is there? ಈ ಒಂದು question ಅಲ್ಲಿ any doubt? If you have any doubt, then you are free to ask me. Okay. Shall we move to next question? Yes, next comes solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. See, in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the solution, means finding the solutions of a quadratic equation by 3 methods, actually 3 methods, but in this chapter, but this year only we have factorization method. Completing square method and using the quadratic formula is not there in your syllabus. Last year it was there, but now it is not there. Only you have factorization method. So ಈ ಒಂದು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇಂದ ನಾವು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. That solutions we call it as the roots of the quadratic equation. So ನಾನು ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, right? Yes. Zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c and the roots of the quadratic equations are same. Alpha and beta, zeros of the polynomial. Alpha and beta, these are the roots of the quadratic equation. Zeros are roots only. Zeros are nothing but roots. Zeros andru onde, roots andru onde. Okay, by factorization method. Factorization method is our best friend. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು ಪಾಪ? 5th ಇಂದ 6th ಇಂದ 7th ಇಂದ 8th ಇಂದ 9th ಇಂದ 10th ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಸೊ ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಅವರನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 3x square minus 2 root x plus 2 by using factorization method. Very easy method. How to find out the factors by using factorization method? First, we have to observe the coefficient of x square, coefficient of p and constant, right? So first ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, a into c ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Yes or no, my dear children? A into c. A into c means a is 3, c is 2. Before that, first we have to observe, is it a quadratic equation? Is it a quadratic equation? So exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವೇನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, is it a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. It is in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, right? Now a into c, what is the value of a? 3 into 2, it is 6. So product ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು? 6 ಬರಬೇಕು. Middle term minus 2 root x, minus 2 root x ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ minus 2 root x ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? You have to choose such a numbers that you have to get the product as 6 and sum as minus 2 root x. Yes. So ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಫಾಸ್ಟ್. Okay. Yes. root 3 into 2 and root 3 into 2. Right? Root 3 into 2, root 3 into 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? Root 3 into 2 minus root 3 into 2. Sorry, root 3 into 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿದೆ. So ಎಷ್ಟು, how many root 3 into 2s are there? 2. That is 2 into 3 into 2, 3 into 2. 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6. That means under root it is 6. So, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು? 2 root 6 ಬೇಕು. Middle term ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 2 root 6 ಇದೆ. Therefore, I can choose two numbers, two factors that root 3 into 2, root 3 into 2 ಅಂತ choose ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. 3x square minus root 3 into 2x minus root 3 into 2x plus 2, right? Okay, now, so 4 terms are there, make 2 groups, 4 terms bandide, now 2 groups anna ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Between these 2 terms, ಈ ಎರಡು terms ಅಲ್ಲಿ which term is a constant, which term is a means same, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು term same ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Yes, my dear children, which is common here? ಏನ್ same ಇದೆ? 3, I can write it as root 3 into root 3, right? So root 3 into root 3 anta baradre, that is equal to 3 only. This you know already. Root a into root a means what? It is a only. Root 5 into root 5 madidre 5 ne baratte. Like that, root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. So here also root 3 is there, and here also root 3 is there. Here x square is there. Here x is there. Therefore, I can take root 3 into x as common, right? What remains in the bracket? X square ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು x ಅನ್ನ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. Only one x remains minus in the bracket. Here root 3 already I have taken out. So what remains here? Only root 2 remains. X ಅನ್ನು ಹೊರಗೆ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಏನು ಉಳಿದಿದೆ? Root 2 minus. So between these two terms, which is common? Which term is a common? Yes, observe carefully. Root 3 into x. That means ಇಲ್ಲಿ plus 2 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So this 2 I can write it as root 2 into root 2. Yes or no, my dear children? Root 2 into root 2 ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಬರಿಬಹುದು. Okay, here also root 2 is there. Here also root 2 is there. Therefore, I can take root 2 as common. Yes. Okay, here one root 3 is there. Okay, root 3 into x ಉಳಿದಿದೆ. Yes, root 3 into x minus root 2. Here root 2 I will take common. What remains in the bracket? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಉಳಿತು? root 3 ಉಳಿತು. root 3 into x plus into minus minus 1 root 2 ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಏನು ಉಳಿದಿದೆ? Only 1 root 2 is remains. That means, okay, here I can 2 factors we are getting. That is root 3 into x minus 2 is one factor. Here also root 3 x minus root 2 is there. Root 3 x minus root 2 is there. So one factor namge siktu. Another factor is root 3 into x minus root 2. So this is another factor, right? Next, equate these factors to 0. Equate these factors to 0. What you will get? Root 3 into x minus root 2 is equal to 0. Root 3 into x minus root 2 is equal to 0. Transfer this minus root 2 to this side. It becomes plus 2. Yes or no? Root 3x is equal to root 2. X is equal to, transfer this root 3 to this side. Then root 2 divided by root 3. So this is one root I am getting. Next, transfer this minus root 2 to this side. Again same story. Root 2. How the same steps matte? X is equal to root 2 divided by root 3. Therefore, we are getting two roots, alpha and beta you call. Now, adana alpha matte beta anta karibahudu. Two solutions we are getting. That is, one is x is equal to root 2 divided by root 3. This is one solution, or one root. X is equal to root 2 divided by root 3. This is another root. In case of quadratic equations, we call this as a roots. Remember, okay? So this is the two roots we are getting, or this is the two solutions. This is the finding of solutions of a quadratic equation. ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು find out ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? By using factorization method. So this is the solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. Yes, my dear children, we will solve another example. Yes, ಏನಿದೆ ಇದು? ರೂಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್. ರೂಟ್ 2x square plus 7x plus 5 into root 2 is equal to 0. It is our quadratic equation. Yes, check ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Yes, miss, it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Yes, miss, it is a quadratic equation. Then tell me the value of a. Value of a is root 2, value of b is 7 and value of c is 5 root 2. Yes, clear, it is a quadratic equation. Okay, next ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Factorization method ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. How to factorize the terms? Root 2 into 5 root 2, a into c. A value is root 2 into 5 root 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ what you will get? Root 2 into root 2, it is 2 only. 5 into 2, that is equal to 10. So product is 10. So now tell me two numbers such that I can get product as 10 and sum as 7x. Easy ಇದೆ. Product ನಮಗೆ 10 ಬರಬೇಕು, middle term 7x ಇದೆ. So sum ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 7x ಬರಬೇಕು. Which are two factors? That is, ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ತಗೋತೀರಾ ನೀವು? Yes, 5 2s are 10 or 2 5s are 10. 2 plus 5 it is 7, 2 5s are 10. So ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೀತೀನಿ? root 2 into x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 into root 2 is equal to 0. Yes or no, my dear children? Is it correct? Yes. Next, make two groups. Okay, 4 terms ಬಂತು, two terms ಅನ್ನ group ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. So between these two terms, which is common? X is common. Only x is common. Here x square is there, here x is there, therefore x is common. Yes, ನಾನು ಒಂದು x ಅನ್ನ common ಆಗಿ ತೆಗಿತೀನಿ. Only x is common. Observe carefully. No, miss, here 2 is there, therefore 2 I can write it as root 2 into root 2. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ root 2 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಈ 2 ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು root 2 into root 2 ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. Okay. Then here also root 2 is there, here also root 2 is there. So take root 2 and x. Root 2 into x is common. What remains in the bracket? X square ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು x ಅನ್ನ already common ಆಗಿ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. What remains in the bracket? That is x plus here root 2 you have taken common. Only root 2 remains in the bracket. Yes or no? Next, plus here 5 is there, here 5 is there, therefore 5 is a common. Plus into plus, it is plus only. What remains in the bracket? Inside the bracket, it is x plus root 2. Again, I am getting two factors. That is, here also x plus root 2 is there. Here also x plus root 2 is there. Therefore, I can write it as x plus root 2 into another factor is root 2x plus 5. ಇಲ್ಲಿ root 2x ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಇದೆ, equal to 0. ಯಾಕೆ equal to 0 ಬರೀತೀರಾ? See, it is a quadratic equation. Equation ಅಂದ್ರೆ equal to 0 ಬರೀತೀರಾ. You are equating that polynomial to 0, right? So when you want to get the roots or you want to get the solution, what you will do? You will do these factors, you will equate these factors to 0, then only you will get the solution, right? ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಈ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ 0ಗೆ equate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get the solution. X plus root 2 is equal to 0. Root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Yes. Transfer this plus root 2 to this side. It becomes minus root 2. Next, root 2x plus 5. Transfer this 5 to this side. It becomes root 2x is equal to minus 5. So here, transfer root 2 to this side. ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಇವಾಗ? X is equal to, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, minus 5 divided by root 2. Therefore, here I am getting two solutions, or you can say it is a roots, that is alpha and beta. One is x is equal to minus root 2. This is one solution. Next, another solution is x is equal to -5 divided by √2. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. Now ನಾಳೆ tomorrow we will continue factorization method, but ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬೇಡ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸಮ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ √2 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಅದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ನಾನು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಶಾಲ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಟುಡೇ? ನಾವು ನಾಳೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಸಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಿಡಿಸೋಣ. ಎಸ್, ನಾಳೆ ಎಲ್ರು ಬಿ ರೆಡಿ ವಿತ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಬುಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪೆನ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ರೆಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೂತಿರಿ. ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸೊ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ. ಎಸ್, ಶಾಲ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಟುಡೇ? ಓಕೆ. ಎಸ್, ಬಾಯ್, ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್.